people of southeastern Colorado are a hardy lot. They have to be. There's no big city, no 24-hour supermarket. And they wouldn't have it any other way.
It's peaceful. I feel free. There's a spirit in me that exists that I wouldn't find where I lived before.
It's a lifestyle that goes back further than just generations. It goes back centuries upon centuries.
Some of the prehistoric occupations here may go back 10, 12,000 years ago. You see evidence of all in throughout these canyons.
It's not just human history recorded in these canyons.
So this is one set of tracks.
Some of the Earth's largest inhabitants ever once called this area home.
But to see these trackways, the number of footprints here at one place is really amazing.
But it was the tracks left by the early settlers that shaped the region to what it is today.
All of the early history within the present political boundaries of Colorado pretty much happened here in southeastern Colorado.
The Santa Fe Trail ran along the Arkansas River Valley, becoming the key trade route between America and Mexico.
The Santa Fe Trail then became this network that was utilized by the different groups over time.
Bent's Fort, near present-day La Junta, became the cultural center of the region.
You would hear a multitude of languages, many different Indian languages, as well as English and Spanish being spoken, some French.
The trail provided the spark needed for the settlement of Colorado.
A lot of people came out from the Midwest and the East to strike it rich, but they had to eat. And so what you start doing, you start seeing the development of irrigation systems, farms and ranches in these areas.
It's beautiful. A fresh winter snow covers the ground of Cathy Mullins Ranch, which sits on the Santa Fe Trail.
We have Hole in the Rock stage station, just a little bit to the west. The barns we are assuming were built right around the same time, and we think that they were part of the stage station itself.
But these signs of Colorado's past may be on borrowed time. These signs illustrate the threat. Across the road from Mullins Ranch lies the U.S. Army's Piñon Canyon Maneuver Area. The military wants to expand, and landowners fear their way of life might be erased.
You can still walk out here and find an arrowhead. You can find remnants of wagons. That's all part of history, and history is going to be totally, totally lost if this goes through. Tanks will destroy it, bombs, whatever they use over there.
It's unclear how large the expansion would be and what would be involved. The Army says it is looking to buy only from willing landowners, but the landowners aren't so sure.
They want it. They've made that point very clear. We're not opposed to the Army. We honor our soldiers, we pray for them all the time, but we feel that they have enough land to train on, and they can utilize what they have right now rather than taking land away from families and generations that have been here forever.
Residents fear that if the Army moves in, more than just land and lifestyle will be lost.
You know, it becomes part of you, and I think that's the thing. It's like something that's being kind of ripped out from you. Your connection to the land, to nature and stuff. I mean, it could be identified either as spiritual or, you know, however you want to deal with it, but it's still something that's part of you. And I think that's what would be lost.